Welcome to Invest Ed. Okay? So ngayon, ang re-reviewin natin na company ay ang company na SM Investment Corporations. Okay? So, ano yung matututunan natin sa pag-a-analyze at sa pag-aaral, pag-re-review ng stocks nito? Okay? Una-una, yung history ni SM. So, about kay SM. So, anong nakapaloob kay SM. Okay? Technical analysis of SM now. And financial report. And yung second quarter of earnings ni SM. And yung future growth ni SM. No? Okay? And kung gaano siya naapektuhan ng COVID. Okay? And intrinsic value ni SM. Okay? And buy or hold or sell ba itong SM. Okay? So, kung ready na kayo, let's start and see you on the other side.
Welcome guys sa channel natin. So dito, binabahagi ko yung 7 years of experience ko sa pagtitrade ng stocks and Forex and also sa pag-invest ko sa stock market. Ang kagandahan pa dito, it's completely free. Ang gagawin nyo lang, i-subscribe at pindutin ang bell button para ma-notify kayo sa mga bagong uploads na lalabas. Okay guys, kapag napindot nyo na, ano ba ang matututunan nyo dito sa channel natin? So dito, nagba-backtest tayo ng strategy, no? Kung ano yung mga gusto kayong i-backtest na strategy, comment nyo lang and gagawin natin ng backtest dyan. At binabahagi ko rin kung paano ako nag-i-invest sa stock market using intrinsic value. And then, meron tayong market recap, okay? So, kung may mga gusto kayong ipa-request na stocks, ipa-analyze, so, i-comment nyo lang dyan and then, igagawa natin ng paraan para ma-analyze natin yung stocks na yan. Okay, guys? At meron din tayong weekly analysis sa ating channel. Okay, sa Trading 101 naman, dito naman, binabahagi ko dito kung paano tayo magsisimula sa pagtitrade at ano yung mga kalagahan ng support and resistance. Okay, so dito ko siya binabahagi. So yung the last, yung learn to trade Forex. So dito binabahagi ko kung paano ako nagtitrade sa Forex. Okay, so yung mindset ko sa Forex at sa stocks is pareho lang sa pagtitrade. Okay guys, kung interesado ka sa mga nabanggit ko, please subscribe and see you in the other side.
So first, alamin muna natin yung history of SM. Okay? So, SM Investment Corporation was incorporated on January 15, 1960 to serve as the holding company of the SM Group with interest in retail, property, and banking. The company is
involved in managing diverse businesses in the country. It was renamed SM Development Corporation, SMDC, in May 1996, with a major shift to property development and end goal of pursuing opportunities in the real estate industry. It is our goal and our mission to provide the best home for every Filipino, an innovative approach to design and amenities, finding the best locations, even as we price them right. This is just the beginning.
Okay guys, so alam nyo na kung ano ang meron kay SM, no? So, nakita natin kung paano siya nagsimula. Okay? So, SM is a widely diversified portfolio, no? Na nakikita natin dito, no? Is a holding companies or meron siya mga subsidiaries. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung mga subsidiaries na SM? Okay? So, itong data na to ay courtesy sa COL, no? Sa kanila natin to nakuha. Okay? So, nakikita natin dito yung mga subsidiaries ni SM. Okay? So, nauna na andyan sa consumer si SM Retail. Okay? Goldilocks, meron silang ownership ng 34% ownership. Sa education, meron silang National University. Sa banking, meron silang dalawa, BDO and China Bank, okay, which is listed din sila sa PSEI or sa index natin. And gaming, meron silang Bell Corporation, meron silang ownerships na 26% ownership. And property, meron silang SMDC, which is tinalaki natin kanina, and SM Prime Holdings, and Philippine Urban Living Solution, which is meron silang ownership na 61%. Okay? And pagdating sa mining, nakikita natin na meron silang Atlas Mining na meron silang ownership na 34% ownership. And services, meron silang To Go na meron silang 30% ownership. And social development, meron silang SM Foundations. So sobrang dami ng kanilang subsidiaries and sobrang well-diversified itong company na to, no? So talagang masasabi natin talaga na ito ay isang pinaka-super blue chip, no? Okay? Which is, meron siyang market cap, no? Meron market cap to na 1 trillion peso. Okay? Itong SM na to. Okay, guys? Okay? So, ngayon, tatalakayin natin yung technical analysis ni SM. Okay? So, ano nga ba ang position niya ngayon sa ating technical or sa ating chart? Okay? So, tatalakayin natin yan. Okay, welcome guys sa chart ni SM, no? So nakikita natin, nirespeto niya tong trend line na ginawa natin dito, ayan. And nagkaroon siya ng ng bearish signal sa area na to, no? Okay? And nakapapansin natin kung guguhitan natin siya dito, ayan. Ito ay isang resistance line din, okay? So from trend line and itong resistance line lang to, talagang ito ay isang strong resistance na nandito ang area na yan. Okay? So, kaya nagkaroon tayo ng pullback dito. No? Nagkaroon ng konting pullback. Okay? So, ano natin sa kanya? Gusto makita, no? Okay, so far, no? Gusto natin makita sa kanya na i-break niya to. No? I-test niya tong area na to or i-break niya tong area na yan. So, okay, so ang gusto natin makita sa kanya is i-break niya tong area na to, no? Yung level na to. Okay? Okay, kasi nakita natin na bumaba siya dito. So, baka in this few coming days, no, is mag-consolidation siya sa area na to. Ang ayaw natin makita sa kanya is i-break niya tong area na to, yung trend line natin dito na support. Okay? So, which in this case, kapag break niya tong area na to, okay, yung second support natin is nandito pa, malayo. Yan. Okay, malayo pa. So, ayun yung critical area natin sa kanya, no? Nasa critical area tayo sa kanya kasi in this area, no, indecision tayo sa kanya kasi hindi pa niya nabe-break ito, so mag-aantay tayo, okay? Sa kanya na i-break niya to. Kung hindi, consolidation siya dito sa area na to. Okay, guys? Okay, so ito lang muna yung ating chart analysis, technical analysis about kay SM, okay? And back to topic tayo. Okay, guys? Thank you. Guys, okay, natapos na nating talakayin yung chart ni SM. Okay? So, dumako na tayo sa susunod na analysis. So, which is yung free cash flow of SM. So, kinuha natin dito yung free cash flow niya in 5 years ni SM. Okay? So, para makuha pala yung free cash flow ni SM, so, kailangan natin ng cash from operating activities minus capex, okay, para makuha yung free cash flow. Okay? And makikita natin tong cash from operating activities and capex sa cash flow statement. Okay? So nakikita natin dyan yung cash flow ni SM, no? Okay? So from 2015, meron siyang free cash flow na 50.44 billion pesos, and 2016-2017 40.8, and 2017 47.99, and 2018 54, and 2019 is 58.52 billion pesos. Okay? Okay, as an investor, ano ba ang kahalagahan sa atin ng free cash flow? Okay? ang kahalagahan ng free cash flow sa atin, gusto natin kasi makita sa company na pinag-investan natin in a yearly basis, nakikita natin na meron silang free cash flow. Why? Kasi doon nila kinukuha yung nila ng dividend or pang expand nila, okay? Kasi yung free cash flow, ito yung pera na natira after bayaran yung kailangan bayaran. So, ano yung mga kailangan bayaran? Utang, mga tao, empleyado, and many more, no? So, ito yung natitira, okay? So, in an investment perspective or in business perspective, for example, 100% owner tayo ni SM sa atin nun, okay? Yung free cash flow, ito yung para na sa atin. Ito na yung ating ilalagay na sa bangko, no? Ito na yung matitake home natin na free cash flow, okay? Ito yung pinaghahati-hatian na para ibigay na dividendo para sa atin as an investor. Which is, yun ang gusto natin makita gusto natin mag-invest sa company. Kung gusto natin mag-invest sa company, gusto natin makita na mayroon siyang free cash flow na pinuproduce, no, every year or in yearly basis, no? Okay, so nakikita natin in 2019 maganda yung kanilang free cash flow, no? Ngayon, i-analyze natin 2019 wala pang pandemic eh. So titignan natin ngayon in 2020 yung quarterly basis, titignan natin kung gaano siya naapektuhan ng pandemic. Okay? Kasi alam naman natin na ang SM majority ng kanilang store talagang sinara kasi dahil sa pandemic. Okay? So titingnan natin gaano sila naapektuhan ng pandemic na to. Okay, guys? Okay, so kung nakikita natin dito, okay? So nakikita natin dito yung free cash flow in quarterly basis natin, no? So nakita natin diyan in second quarter ang free cash flow ni SM is 12.7 billion ang kanyang negative cash flow. Okay? Kasi it is a reasonable naman kasi nakikita natin na talagang nagsarado lahat ng store ni SM. Okay? So wala siyang profit na nakukuha pagdating sa store. Okay? Okay, kung i-compare natin yung kanilang free cash flow from 2019, the same quarter, meron silang free cash flow na 20.7 billion. And now, nakita natin na nasa 12.7 billion down, no? Ang free cash flow niya. Then, compare natin siya ngayon sa first quarter ng 2020. Ang kanyang free cash flow of first quarter is 4.9, has 5 billion, and now nasa 12.7. Okay? So, ano-ano nga ba yung mga nag-contribute sa revenue ni SM, no? Ano yung mga big contribution nagko-contribute? Ano yung mga big contributor ng revenue ni SM? Okay? Kasi nandito tayo ngayon sa biggest contributor of revenue ni SM. Okay? So nakikita natin dito, the biggest contributor of revenue is yung banking and others. So ayan, nasa 41%. Yung susunod yung property na mayroong 38%. And retail na mayroong 22% revenue. Okay? So ngayon, ito yung revenue breakdown na kanilang company. Okay? Okay, titingnan natin dito kung paano sila naapektuhan ng pandemic. Okay, guys? Okay, so nakikita natin dito, in second quarter, meron silang net loss amount to 1.9 billion in second quarter of 2020. Okay? Okay, so kung i-compare natin yung same quarter of 2019 and now, nakikita natin na mayroong down siya ng 115%, no? From 12.3 billion to negative 1.9 billion. Okay? And to the first half of 2020, okay, nakita natin na mayroong net income na 7.1 billion compared sa first quarter of 2019 na mayroong 23 net income. Okay? So, down siya ng 69.1%. Okay? So, pati din yung kanilang subsidiaries nakikita natin, no? Yan. From 2019, from 3 billion to negative 700 million. Yung kanilang SM Retail, kasi nakita natin, syempre, sarado, no? walang pumapasok na customer, wala silang masyadong sales, kaya talagang ganyan yung epekto ng COVID sa kanila. And SMPH, nakita natin from 10.5 billion to 2 billion, no? Kanilang earnings na lang. Okay? And down by 80%. And BDO, yung kanilang bangko, from 10.3 last quarter of 2019. No? And negative siya by 4.4 billion. Okay? O yung kanilang SMPH mall revenue in second quarter of 2020, down by 73.4 to 4.25 billion as an implementation of quarantine protocol throughout second quarter of 2020. Right? In most case area of the Philippines led to the temporary closures of non-essential mall tenants. Right? So residential revenue were flat at 12.3 billion in the second quarter as construction work of SMPH project, no, gradually resumed during the quarter after being halted in March, no. SMPH was able to generate 17.6 billion in reservation sales during the second quarter. And meron siyang 25.7 lower than the same period last year sa quarantine measures disruptive selling activities. And lastly, nung nakita natin, the hotel and convention center revenue dropped by 90% in second quarter due to the limited operation during the quarantine period. Okay? So, yan yung mga yung naka-apekto sa company ni SMPH, kung bakit bumaba yung kanilang revenue, bakit nagkaroon sila ng negative, no? Okay? Okay, no? So, nakikita natin dito na nakapag-adjust si SM. So, para hindi matuloy yung kanilang sales, para magkaroon sila ng sales. So, nag-launch sila ng call to delivery, no? So, wherein sila ng door-to-door. Pwede deliver nila yung mga order ng customers. And dahil dyan, yung kanilang CTD or call to delivery is currently account for 10% of total volume, but it expected to grow 20% by 2021. Okay? And this is the major corporate development in 5 years. Okay? Okay, so overall, yung ratings natin, no, kay SM, no, na talagang nakikita natin na nag-struggle siya in the way na talagang sarado yung kanilang malls, no? And talagang apektado talaga, no, yung kanilang businesses. Okay? But in this time, no, ng crisis or ng pandemic, talagang makikita natin dito kung sino yung mga company na matitibay, kayang sustain yung ganitong sitwasyon na nangyayari sa atin, and kayang mag-adjust or mag-adapt sa sitwasyon ngayon, no? Okay, now nakita na natin yung mga big contributor of revenue ni SM, kaya talagang bumagsak yung mga earnings, sales ni SM, no? So nakita na natin yan. Okay, so let's proceed tayo sa another tutorial. So yung susunod ay yung earnings per share versus free cash flow per share. Okay, so dito kaya natin kinukuha. Okay, pag nag-a-analyze tayo ng stocks or nag-review ng stocks, kinukuha natin yung earnings per share and i-compare natin sa free cash flow per share. Why? Because gusto natin makita yung quality of earnings per share. Okay? Kung mas malayo ba yung difference ng earnings per share versus sa free cash flow per share. Okay? Kapag ganon, na mas malaki ang earnings per share kaysa sa free cash flow per share, ibig sabihin nun, may something na nangyayari sa company na nire-review natin. Okay? Ano naman yung gusto natin makita? Earnings per share versus sa free cash flow per share. Okay? Gusto natin na makita na maliit lang yung difference na earnings per share versus sa free cash flow per share, and mas malaki ang free cash flow per share kaysa sa earnings per share. Ibig sabihin nun, mas marami silang cash, okay, to improve their businesses. Okay? So kung titignan natin yung earnings per share ni SM is nasa 35.61 while the free cash flow per share is nasa 48.58. So nakikita natin dito na mas malaki ang free cash flow per share. So katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, ang free cash flow per share kapag mas malaki, ibig sabihin there's a big cash na meron sila to improve pa yung kanilang businesses. Okay? So ito yung gusto natin makita na mas malaki yung free cash flow per share. Okay? So checks tayo dyan. Okay? Okay, kung titignan natin naman yung free cash flow yield, okay, is 5%. Okay, dito pala nakikita na natin sa free cash flow yield, pag 5%, it is a solid business, but it is not a bargain para sa atin, no? In terms of, in respect to free cash flow yield, to free cash flow, it is not a bargain para sa atin, na nakikita natin ngayon, no? Kasi ang gusto natin as a value investor, nakikita na natin na mas mataas ang free cash flow yield. So, nasa 10 pataas ang free cash flow yield, yun ang gusto natin makita no, sa kanya. So, which in this case, nakikita pa lang natin dito na medyo hindi na siya bargain, no? Okay? But still, it is a solid business. Na ulitin ko, in terms of free cash flow yield, it is a solid business. Okay? Okay, and then yung kanilang net profit margin nakita natin nasa 10%. So now, pumunta tayo sa MOAT analysis natin sa kanya, okay? So, ano nga ba yung MOAT? So, yung MOAT is popularized by Warren Buffett. So, it refers the business ability to maintain competitive advantage over its competitors in order to protect its long-term profit and market shares from competing firms or competitors firm, no? So, nakita natin dito, so, ang data natin dito is 5-year, no? 5-year data. Okay? So, kinumpit natin yung annual growth rate nila. Okay? So, nakita natin yung net income. Nakita natin na mayroong 9% growth rate in 5 years. Cash from operating activities is 3%. Book value per share is 7%. And earnings per share is 10% growth rate. Okay? So, nakikita natin dito na hindi siya talaga 10% pataas yung kanilang growth rate, no? Kasi ang gusto natin makita sa MOAT analysis natin, yung companies na mayroong 10% pataas ang compound annual growth sa mga nabanggit sa taas, ay masasabi nating matibay yung kanilang MOAT analysis or MOAT ratio nila. So ibig sabihin nun, hindi basta-basta napapasok ng competitors. Okay? So which in this case, ang ratings natin sa kanya pagdating sa MOAT analysis, no, is 7. Okay? Yes. So, yung ratings natin sa kanya in terms of MOAT analysis is 7 lang. So, 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. Okay? So, ang ratings natin is 7. Okay? Ang susunod is management analysis or ROIC. Okay? So, dito, ang mini-measures natin dito sa ROIC and ROE is yung management level o management quality. Okay? So, yung ROIC is, ang gusto natin makita is companies that have high ROIC are one that efficiently use the capital that they have raised in order to grow the business. Okay? So, gusto natin makita over time, nakikita natin na hindi siya bumababa yung kanyang ROIC because mini-maintain niya yung ROIC or nag-exceed siya sa ROIC sa mga ROIC niya in a previous year. So, in this case, nakakita natin from 2015 to 2017, yung kanyang ROIC is 8% lang. Okay? And 2018 and 2019, nasa 9. Okay? Compare naman to sa ROE, okay, ni SM kung anong meron sa kanya. Okay? So, nakita natin yung ROE ni SM. So, ang meaning nito, gusto natin makita is 10% over time yung kanyang ROE. So, ibig sabihin nito, it's demonstrate the effectiveness of management in increasing the value of shareholders. Okay? So, gusto natin makita over time yung kanyang ROE is nag-i-improve, no? And 10% pataas yung kanilang ROE. Okay? So, ngayon nakikita natin dito yung kanilang ROE ay 10% from 2015 to 2018, 10% siya stable, no? And in 2019, nakita natin, nag-improve siya ng 2%, which is 12% na siya. Okay? So, nakita natin na good yung ROE niya. Okay? So, meaning na ROE is kung paano nila ginagamit yung pera nila or yung pera nila na raise, nilikom para mapatakbo yung kanilang businesses and to produce profit from their operations, no? So nakita natin na maganda, okay? Okay, so in short, yung ROE, ibig sabihin nito, paano nila ginagamit yung others people money, okay, to produce profit, no? Kung gaano sila kagaling mag-handle ng others people money to produce profit. Okay, guys? Which in this case, sa management level ni SM, bibigyan natin siya ng ratings na 9. Okay? And sa debt analysis naman, okay, ang gusto natin makita sa debt to earnings ratio niya is less than 3 years are considered stable because they do not have large amount of interest expense or debt to service the companies. Okay? So nakita natin dyan over time na hindi siya bumababa sa 3% o 3 years, hindi siya bumababa sa 3 years yung kanyang debt to earnings. Okay, nakikita natin na 2015 yung kanyang debt to earnings is 8.49 years. Okay? And in 2019 nasa 7.96. So nakita naman natin na over time nakita natin na bumababa siya, pero gusto kasi natin makita na umabot siya kahit papaano sa less than 3 years or 3 years yung kanyang debt to earnings. So, anong ibig sabihin nito, no? Sa madaling salita, okay, sa madaling salita, ibig sabihin nito, gaano katagal mababayaran ng company yung kanilang long-term debt gamit lamang yung net income nila. Okay? So, which in this case, in 2019, is nasa 7.96 years nila kayang bayaran, no? Gamit lamang yung net income nila. Okay? So, which in this case, ang ratings natin sa kanya is 6 lang. Okay? So, overall, kay metrics natin sa kanya, MOAT ratings is 7, management ratings 9, debt ratings natin is 6. So, meron siyang total score na 22. So, which in this case, papasok siya sa categories na good. Good pa rin siya, no? Nasa good pa rin. Okay? Nasa good siya, so pwede pa tayong i-continue yung ating pag-analysis sa kanya. Kasi kapag umabot siya ng 17 to 11 yung total score, ititigil na natin yung pagre-review sa kanya. Kasi hindi na siya pumasa doon sa hindi na siya pumasa sa ating criteria, so bakit pa tayo magpapatuloy? So parang ganun, no? So which in this case, pasado siya, so continue tayo. Ito naman yung performance ni SM for the last 7 days. So nag-return siya ng 2.1%. While the industries of SM is up by 3.1% and the Philippine market is up by 2.3%. And in yearly basis, nakakita natin dito na the Philippine market is down by 24% while the SM is down by 13%. The Philippine industries is 22.0%. So nakita natin dito na kung ano yung galaw ni SM, no? Kasi dito, ito yung PE ratio ngayon ni SM, okay? So, yung kanyang PE ratio is 24.7, while the industries is 12.9, and the Philippine market is 13. Okay? So, PE versus industry, or SM versus the industries, are, masasabi natin na full value based on its PE ratio, because the PE ratio of SM is 24, while the industries niya is 12.9. Okay? And then yung nakikita natin dito, yung price to earnings growth ratio ni SM, no? So, SM is a poor value based on its PE ratio, or PEG ratio, no? Which is 1.1. Okay? Kasi gusto natin makita sa isang pinag-investan natin na medyo 1 pababa lang yung kanyang PEG ratio, meaning it is overvalue na, no? Overvalue na yung kanyang itong stocks na to in terms of price to earnings growth ratio or PEG ratio, no? And then yung kanyang price to book ratio is ay ko-compare natin siya sa kanyang industry. SM is overvalue based on its price to book ratio of 2.8 compared to the Philippine industries na merong average na 0.7, no? Okay? Okay? Future growth based on analysts expected in the next 1 to 3 years. Okay? So, merong 23.5% forecasted annual growth in a coming 1 to 3 years. Okay? Based on the analyst, no? So, nakikita natin na mayroong future growth. Okay? Meron pang potential na may squeeze itong si SM, no? Okay, so ngayon, alamin naman natin yung sentiment ng mga analysts about sa earnings in 2020 and in the next coming years to come ng SM, no? So, first, no, from 5 analysts, so, ang forecasted net income is nasa 22.05 billion. Ito yung kanilang forecasted net income. Okay, so take note nyo lang, no, na kung sino yung pinakamababa na forecasted net income, ay yung kukunin natin para gamitin sa intrinsic value calculation natin, no? Kasi gusto natin maging conservative sa kukunin natin intrinsic value, okay, ng isang company. Okay, guys? So, first is 22.04 billion based on 5 analysts. And next is based on 10 analysts, ang forecasted in 2020 is nasa 26.35 billion. Okay? Based on 10 analysts to. And based on COL, financial, yung kanilang forecasted consensus is in 2020, net income is 30.6 billion. Okay? Okay, while the BPI trade, yung kanilang consensus ay nasa 32.2 billion, no, from here, no? Okay? So, based on data na nakalap natin, yung pinakamababa na consensus estimate ay yung data na to, no, from net income. Okay? Ito yung pinakamababa, no, based doon sa analyst na nakuha natin. So, merong 22 billion net income, no? So, which is, in this case, ito yung kukunin natin na net income or forecasted net income para makompute yung ating intrinsic value, na? Okay? Okay? And the analyst future growth forecast, so 23.5% saka yung company, yung earnings growth forecast, and the industries are forecasted to 30.5%, the market is 25.4%. Okay? And nakita natin dito yung earnings versus savings rate is mas mataas yung forecasted kanyang earnings kaysa sa savings rate, which is rate of bond. Okay? Future return on equity, okay, in 3 years, so nakikita natin ito yung future niya is 10.7%, okay? And the industries is 8.1. So ma-outperform niya yung industries niya based on the forecasted, okay, given this area, given this, okay? And this is the earning revenue history, no, ni SM. So nakikita natin dito na mas mataas yung kanyang free cash flow kaysa sa earnings niya. So nangangahulugan na mayroon siyang maraming pera, no? Marami pang naka-imbak na pera sa kanya and ready to deploy, no? Okay, so nakikita din natin dito yung financial position ni SM, no? So SM short-term assets ay nasa 249.4 billion, exceed its short-term liabilities na mayroong 218.7 billion. Okay? So, ang hulugan lang itong short-term asset and short-term liabilities. Yung short-term asset, ito yung kaya niyang i-convert yung kanyang asset into cash within a year, no? Okay? And short-term liabilities, ito yung binabayaran niya within a year o yung mga obligation niya na binabayaran nang wala pang isang taon pababa, no? Okay? And the long-term assets, okay? More than a year naman yan. And long-term liabilities is more than a year, okay? Long-term assets and liabilities. So nakita natin dito yung SM short-term assets is 249.4 billion. Do not cover its long-term liabilities, which is in this case nasa 397.8 billion. Okay? Okay, and then this is the debt equity ratio ni SM, no? So nakikita natin na medyo mataas yung kanyang debt to equity. Okay, so nasa 73.7 debt equity ratio siya, no? So, ang kahulugan lang nito, ang meaning nito, no? And every 1 peso na ginagamit through operations ni SM, 73.7 ng 1 peso na yon is financed by utang. So, ayan, nakikita natin na mataas. Gusto kasi natin makita sa company na ina-analyze natin na medyo mababa, no? So, 40% pababa yung kanyang debt to equity ratio, no? So, in this case, mataas yung kanyang debt to equity ratio. Okay? Okay, this is the balance sheet snapshot, no? Ni SM. Ayan. Okay? Okay, ito naman yung management, no? Kung gaano ka-experience yung management, no? Nila. Okay, so, merong average management sila na 3.6 years yung kanilang management. So, ayan, nakikita natin. So, maganda yan kasi ayaw natin makita sa company na every year nagpapalit sila ng executive, nagpapalit ng kanilang tao, no? Tauhan sa company. So, ayaw natin makita yung ganun, no? So, okay, so this is the leadership team of SM. Okay? And this is the board member of SM. Yan. And this is the ownership breakdown ni SM, no? So, nakikita natin dyan, no? From individual insiders, general public, institution, private companies, and public companies. Ayan, nakikita natin kung paano nila breakdown yung kanilang ownership, no? Okay, so over the years, wala namang diluted o dilutions of shares. Okay? So, meaning lang ng dilutions of shares or diluted shares, kapag nag-raise ng new shares ang company, bumababa yung shareholders percentage, no? Yung ownership ng isang shareholders. Okay? Okay, this is the top shareholders ni SM. And yun yung kanilang shares, outstanding shares, and current value. Yan nakikita natin dito. Okay? Okay, it's good to know na ang pinakamarami, no, is yung kanilang individual insider, which is yung pamilya C, no? Kasi ayaw kasi natin makita sa isang company din na sobrang laki ng pagmamay-ari ng mga institutional firm, no? Kasi anytime kaya nilang ibenta lahat ng kanilang shares, diba? Parang ganon. So, which in this case nakikita natin na mga top shareholders is yung pamilya C, no? Kaya maganda tignan to, no? Maganda tignan na ganito yung kanilang mga top shareholders, no? Ano ba yung intrinsic value ni SM? Okay, so nakita natin na good pa rin yung company, maganda pa rin yung company na SM, pero ano ba yung intrinsic value ni SM ngayon? Okay? So now, intrinsic value niya is 5.21 pesos, 521 pesos, and yung kanyang margin of safety is nasa 416.84, and yung current price niya is nasa, ng time na nire-record natin to and na-analyze, yung kanyang presyo is nasa 901.50. Okay? So, yung ating rating sa kanya is nasa hold tayo sa kanya kasi lumagpas na siya doon sa ating intrinsic value. Okay? Kasi ang gusto natin sa kanya,